our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Elliott. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Della.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the wild man out of Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City, Missouri, Tim Elliott. He has won 3 of his last 4. He's got a lot of momentum coming in here tonight, and it's been a long time since he fought Demetrius Johnson competitively, I might add, for the UFC Flyweight Championship. He believes if he can get a submission win tonight in this matchup, he could be next for a shot at the UFC Flyweight title. Elliott's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, countering, it looks like with a Bob Flu choke. Maybe we should go, yo. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Nice transition.
Making all these shots count. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Attacking armbar. Arm is very tight. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got the free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Great job landing from the top position. Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
It's tight. This is a terrible position.
Final seconds here. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see 2 high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these 2 are 2 of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
All right, round 2.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Defensively responsible, nice block. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Elliott's in half guard.
Push, push, push. Get free.
Now inside the closed guard. Setting up an arm lock now.
Arms in deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. Was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Great shot from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, good defense, yes. That was nice. Great submission defense.
All right, side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. 15 seconds to go. Elliott's eye starting to swell now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Round 3 next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Listen, we're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
3rd round underway. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC. Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, great block there. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems, he's going guillotine.
Crowd pops as Elliott fights out.
He's got to be careful here.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Kung Fu choke looks locked in. So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. Elliott's in half guard, lands with the ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position, he lands another ground strike in. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Fight.
All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to start throwing up submissions and hope by causing actions you can latch into something to end the fight.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
He passes to half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Knee on belly.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Bechan Tabat.
All right, so a clean performance for him here tonight, and even though the finish did not materialize, you got to think he is happy with the result here tonight.
He's got to be happy. I mean, he looked fantastic. He put himself in no danger, and he was in full control of this fight, and he gets the decision victory tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Atomic Alonzo Menifield.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the light heavyweight contender, Anthony Lionheart Smith, as early round action gets underway. And as far as his resume goes, in terms of the knockouts and submissions, he's got the best mix of finishes of any contender in this light heavyweight division. And he said at this matchup, I'm going to feel him out. I'm going to see what materializes, see if I can't get him to make a mistake. And you guys know, if anyone can capitalize and get the finish, it's probably me. Nice defense there. Huge block.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Back to the hook now.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat. Nice land. Great punch.
Nice counter shot there. Just misses with a left hook there. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Just missed with the elbow there. Just over 2 minutes to go. missed with that jab attempt there. Leg kick checked effectively there by Smith. Clean with that offering.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, stacking him up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a...
Smith's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And the submission is very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Lionheart Smith.
30 seconds left.
He's got to start throwing down.
Come on, elbow.
Final seconds of the round. Round two next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish. Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, a big right hand!
Finish with the kicks.
His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where... Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, huge left.
Get your range back. Get out.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's hurt.
Oh!
Protect the base. Here comes the uppercut.
Big left hand there. Smith gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alex over his head.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the... Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
And back to his feet. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but he's not going to be
into round number 2. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Third and final round here. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
If this guy doesn't...
Will do it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 22 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Atomic Alonzo Menifield.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexis Davis! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Norma the Immortal Dumont!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Round 1 is underway. Her kickboxing accolades are well documented, but tonight, gotta be careful to not end up on your back too soon against one of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division.
You do not want to end up on your back early. She has got to make sure that she is doing the things necessary to stay upright. She's got to be throwing knees up the middle to deter her from taking shots. She's got to be moving when she gets taken down. This fight is going to have some grappling, but she's also got to stay up on her feet to make the grappler strike with her. And we will see who's lacking more in the other's area of expertise.
All right, so an early takedown by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. That's got to be a source of confidence. 1 attempt, 1 secure.
1 for 1 always feel good on the stat line. You get a shot, you get the takedown. It doesn't work out much better often than it did for this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter right now.
Davis is in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Dumont's back in half guard.
Nice pass.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dumont. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
She's stepping over the mount here. Oh, great defense from her back.
Davis going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Norma Dumont.
Oh, right into mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
Davis is back in full guard. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. A series of punches from the top here by Dumont. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
In the half guard.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike gets home. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as in I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
You got to suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there, and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Nice jab there by Alexis Davis.
So many kicks have landed this fight.
Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle, right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice job to block that punch.
Gotta keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Gotta look for the finish.
Oh, how good is she with her kicks as she goes to the inside of that leg there?
She's good at every single kicking technique, and this is just another one she's putting on display.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Just over 2 minutes to go.
What a kick. That one landed.
Really succinct combination. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. If you take a foul, the night's over. Oh.
Big right hand lands. All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight. Nice. Full side control now.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. Oh, nice headlock.
All right, looks like that Darcy's tight. Oh, she's going hard for the finish now. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round.
Keep that going. I want you to change up your strikes.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. That was a big check.
Let me see that hook now.
Able to land with the lead uppercut there. Takedown defense is there. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Dumont. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
Nice defense.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target.
Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode.
Davis is trying to lock up on a submission now.
What a tight armbar.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Nice positional control here.
And now she has her back.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Dumont's in half guard now. Man, she's making these ground strikes count.
She is intent on getting a submission tonight.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke
A
locked in
lot of
tight.
pressure on this choke, John.
It's work.
Oh, not anymore. She got out.
Unbelievable that she was able to survive that deep Ezekiel choke attempt.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexis Davis.
Well, you heard the scorecards there from Bruce Buffer. You have thrill on one side, agony on the other. And for this kickboxer, tasting this defeat here tonight, got to get back to the gym and figure out how to develop some defensive grappling.
She's got to develop defensive grappling. She's got to work on her mat awareness because that is where she's lost, because she is not keeping up. You got to be thinking a step ahead when you're fighting someone that possesses this type of skills on the ground. She was behind, and it ultimately cost her. But the night belongs to this great jiu-jitsu practitioner who earns a massive decision victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert Guerrero Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Drew.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and all eyes once again are on Gilbert Guerrero Burns, the world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and yet oftentimes he says no takedowns, he just wants to strike, and that seems to be the focus here tonight. He wants to get into a kickboxing match, he wants to prove his striking acumen, and candidly, if you've looked at his recent body of work, Gilbert Burns is one of the better strikers in this welterweight division. Man, these guys have some chins on them, huge shots being landed on both sides. Trying to establish the jab early on here.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do what gets on to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly too. Oh my goodness, what a fight. Great job landing that headshot from the clinch.
Burns' cheek looks like both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Right into side control.
Now he's going full mount.
Dober's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Oh, he's got him in a choke here. That rear naked choke looks very tight. He's got the choke arm under the neck, and he's got his hands behind the head.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Oh, nice combination of elbows there. Burns back into full guard.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Finish him though this time.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Nice punch there. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again.
Hurt again.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Dorino getting worked to the body now by that elbow. He didn't seem to see that one coming. Back to his feet.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this set.
Big right hand.
Oh! Huge right hand! Oh, he is hurting for certain. Oh! Big left hand there inside. He is stunned, jump driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Huge elbow. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Back mount now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Nicely done. Dober's back in full now. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Big shots landing right now.
Oh my goodness!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Drew
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Walt the Big Chicken Harris. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stefan Skyscraper.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is the uber-dangerous heavyweight Walt Harris ready to go at the beginning of this round. And it's been sort of a mixed bag for Walt Harris, a little bit of an underachiever at times in the UFC. But there is no denying the kicking game. There is no denying the appreciable power in his hands. Harris just has to go for it. We'll see if he can oblige that imperative here tonight. Beautiful kick to the body.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Drew gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish him because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. Keeping him on his feet. That's a successful blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Doing work with the jab there.
What a beautiful head kick land.
Final seconds here of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Drew's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Nice job there to land the knee strike to the body. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Knees to the body. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury. But this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt a takedown, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
So, change levels. 2 minutes have gone by. Trying the flying knee there. Oh! Back to the feet now. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and started. He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you. Any body kick maybe. Oh!
That is it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Walt the Big Chicken Harris.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 underway. Here is the former UFC bantamweight champion, Miesha Tate. At times, she has been tentative in round 1, so this bears watching tonight. How will Tate choose to attack this particular opponent? No denying she has a lot of advantages in the fight, but can she get off to a good start tonight? That could be key.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Alta.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Big power shot there. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Tate. So potentially a significant moment early on as she successfully defends the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
She said that she'd be able to defend. She said that would not be as easy as the wrestler thought it would be. She has done that. She's up right now. Let's see how many chances she's going to take, knowing that takedowns are going to continue to come in her direction.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Big right hand there. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, with authority, the body. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Tate.
Nice strike. Oh, nice. Oh! She's hurt.
Straight right hand, but she misses. Well, hard hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Oh, big left hook. Oh, maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent took.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find a kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would win the fight.
20 seconds left. Straight to the body by Aldana. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, Superman punch. Just misses with a left hook there.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Aldana's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Oh, man. She was able to block this one.
Knocked down, her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice. Nicely done. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
There it is again. Look at it.
Aldana's postured up. She's got her stacked up here. Throws that T-bend, it lands. So you want to be a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh. Oh, nice right hand.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times.
She should feel bad. Oh, no.
Well, this is one of the more active. Gets the win by TKO.
Oh, my goodness.
So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO,
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted, she got it done.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Johnny Walker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion,
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so mission accomplished for Yuri Prochazka, first champion out of the Czech Republic, but this man is not resting on his laurels. Married to the game doesn't even begin to describe it. He has worked methodically on every part of his game and believes increasingly that he has been...
He hurt him.
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Yuri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Yuri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw out your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Well, Johnny Walker looking fluid and powerful here early. Here's hoping, DC, that if he does win tonight, he doesn't injure himself celebrating. We all remember when he dislocated his shoulder shortly after a win not all that long ago. Perhaps a learning lesson for the great Johnny Walker. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Let me see that hook now.
And that left hook landed on the button.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights.
How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over his hand with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. And a miss with the right hook. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Walker getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Effective strike there by Walker.
Another one. He's open. Oh! That one landed clean. Ooh. Nice leg kick.
30 seconds now to go in round 1.
Another one.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or
So what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
You're going to shake this off. You're going to come back and you're going to win.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
That's a solid punch there.
Leading with that right punch. There's that kick. Rips the body there for good measure.
Deep down.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight. Beautiful kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh! Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Back and forth we go. Walker's got a bruise.
He's hurt again.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is... Oh, my goodness.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the second round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Yuri Denisa Prochazka.
So Yuri Prochazka lighting up the masses and the arena as usual, as he is your winner tonight by knockout.
Massive knockout victory for Yuri Prochazka. The guy wins fights, and he wins fights impressively. And tonight, once again, he knocks out another opponent.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Drago-Volta. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bam Bam Tuivasa.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Alexander Volkov. Early in this round, he told us in our fighter meeting that he believes he will have the striking advantage. He believes he can invest in those body kicks that should be there right up the middle, and that is going to be a weapon that Volkov tries to employ early on in this one.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
He is at his suffocating best here in the early going. That's good defense to block that punch. Well, this kickboxer is a layered striker, and look at that. He is out to prove it early. A beautiful body kick, and on the other side, the boxer has that sort of Filter-Jan high guard. Yep. Paid for it there in the midsection.
He's got to bring those elbows down if he wants to defend that kick. But this is the investment, going to the body. These body kicks may not seem like they're going to pay dividends now, but they will as the fight goes on.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now.
Oh, my goodness. Big right hand.
Some real power shots here. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Swing and a big miss by Tuivasa. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively. He's hurt now.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, just opening up on him now. Nice leg kick.
All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another 2 and 4. All right, so now... 45 seconds remain in the round. Tuivasa gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense.
He's got some hands, man.
Well, informed speculation says he's gonna try to set up another hook here.
He's hurt bad.
And now a left. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You fell back to your training. You kept your hands up. You stayed defensive.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Volkov.
Continuing to go to the head.
That strike block.
Oh!
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. We might get a stoppage here soon. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Big knee.
Big right hand there. Oh, he lands a hook. Oh, big knee to the body. Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, so just like we saw in the previous round, he goes for the takedown. He is once again unsuccessful. Surprised at the power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Gets to the single collar tie now. Strong punch to the head in the clinch. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body start to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Big left hand. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Good right hand. Oh. He's attacking guillotine.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tuivasa.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up,
right,
the guy can continue to fight. It is a phenomenal fight. We knew it when the matchmakers told him that they were putting them together. Great fight, and it's truly delivering.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Unable to connect with the right. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, huge kick to the leg. Establishing the jab. Body kick is blocked.
Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, so some definite damage.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Gets back to his feet.
Right back.
Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Tuivasa's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee. Nice kick.
Right hook to the head blocked.
Thank you for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Right back.
Volkov's in half guard.
Getting him out here. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. Big time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time if he doesn't want to lose the position.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
It seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position. Come in here and try to stop this fight.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa.
Well, we know Tai Tuivasa can party with the best of them, but he can fight with the best of them when it comes to this heavyweight division as he takes out the fellow contender here tonight. And it may not be this year, but you got to think eventually Tai Tuivasa is going to fight his way into a UFC heavyweight championship situation. He's just too good not to. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, Kevin Holland back on the proven ground as we get this round underway. He has been in a lot of big spots of late and largely has excelled. This man has accrued a ton of experience. He has been a promotional workhorse, and in this particular matchup, he didn't see a lot of disadvantages. He didn't see a lot of weaknesses on his opponent necessarily, but believes he is the better striker and the better grappler, and believes without a shadow of a doubt that he will get his hand raised here tonight.
Oh!
How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Where's the takedown?
Rips the body there. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
End of the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy. Nice punch lands over the top.
Big knee there. Just out of range with that right hook. Clipped him with the right hand there.
Nasty body kick downstairs. Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab,
A huge strike lands there, DC.
he landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh. There's that left hand.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Oh, body shot. These boys are swinging.
Huge left hand. Oh, he's got him hurting here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the under, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Clean punch.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
There's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round.
Ready.
They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to land. Oh, he's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he's going to try to chase down that finish.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Holland's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
The fighters separate.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Strickland. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
This is big. That's big. He's hurt.
Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
He passes the half.
Holland's pass attempt denied. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Holland's eye is starting to swell shut.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hips that all he's got to do now is squeeze and he'll get the finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Strong outside leg kick. Oh, effective use of the jab by Strickland. Holland's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Oh, another beautiful body.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, this could do it. This could be it. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Just misses with the straight right. All right, well, that blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that...
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Straight punch, that is useful. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Strickland's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Oh, still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission. Oh, look at the fight. He's not going to quit on this.
And that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland.
All right, no surprise there as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. The kickboxer getting his hand raised here tonight. Nice job across the board, right? Risk mitigation, discipline, cardio, and the more well-rounded fighter on the other side just didn't have much in terms of answers.
And when you have more skills, as the well-rounded guy has, to look this confused has to be very disappointing. But that's not all on him. That's on the kickboxer for being so good tonight that he had no answers. So to win in the way that he did, hats off to him and his team for coming.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul Nickal.
fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, ready to go round one, featuring the 2019 Big Ten Athlete of the Year and former three-time NCAA Division I All-American, Bo Nickel. Don't be surprised if he shoots for a takedown early, but we also have seen in fights prior, when the opponent is too expectant of a takedown, Bo Nickel's power will be heard from. Either way, so much pressure and hype surrounding Bo Nickel. We'll see if he can get the job done here tonight and remain on that UFC middleweight championship trajectory.
Down into his mouth.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Side control now.
Stay tight.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Nichols in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Nichols trying for a submission here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. And now he's got the back. Nichols right back to the full mount. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Big elbow there, lands.
Beautiful transition.
Nichols back in full mount.
Posture.
30 seconds to go now. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Round one winding down here. 5 minutes in the books.
Okay, that round is in the history books, man. That one's gone. There's nothing you can do about that round, but we can change this next round. You have no choice, okay? We're gonna stick to it.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Adesanya gets tagged by that. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to have too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Massive left hand. Oh, big head kick there.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, there we go. Big ground and pound.
Nichols looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round 2. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Get on his back. Get the hooks in. Put the hooks in.
Nice work, guys.
Let's go. Get to his back now.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Nickel.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Third round underway. Doubling up on the jab. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to...
Oh!
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and now a big left hand. Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Nickel. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Nice job to connect there with the left. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. 90 seconds now to go in this one. Beautiful. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Massive head kick.
Oh, my goodness.
1 minute. Over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attacks. He didn't
goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets it done on all 3 scorecards against the kickboxer. Crowd was loving the kickboxer walking out. Now they're showing their appreciation for the wrestler after a most dominant performance tonight.
Expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
The expectation was that the kickboxer was going to do something fun. But the reality was, it was this wrestler's night. And look at him now, taking it all in as he earned that unanimous decision.
All right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off The Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling and his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proving ground tonight. Kamaru Usman, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite tonight.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Della, Maddalena!
Herb Dean,
Ready to
our
fight?
referee for this
Ready.
one.
Do it.
All right, here we go with round one, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands, but at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10, and you gotta think Della Maddalena.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab at his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru Usman that's going to lead the day, whether it's offensive or defensive. Kamaru Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion again.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Changing the position.
Making all these shots count. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Kamaru Usman.
He's doing a...
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Oh, huge ground strikes. Usman's right back to the full mount here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
1 minute to go in the round.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
He's having his way with him here.
Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds here. Oh, big shots from the top. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, buddy, sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be first.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission
Ready,
defense
fight.
held up.
It wasn't tight.
Ready.
We thought the fight was over.
Good.
But stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that good submission.
Oh, nice block. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh! Again, they clinch. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Back to the jab now, no good. Right there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that. That shot is blocked by Usman.
Nice.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again, the sprawl is there.
Well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't.
Oh! He's got to start throwing now. Nice payback right hand, my goodness.
And mixes in a takedown, why not? Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Usman's back in full mount. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Usman's now dealing with a cheek cut. "20 seconds to go, round two." Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from him.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheeks.
Usman's doing a real good job with his jab right now.
Well, not much of a setup there, misses with the left hook.
Nice job of hiding that head kick. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement.
That's it! Kamaru Usman! Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru
right, Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by knockout, and this was a no-doubter. This is a bonus-winning performance, and again, adding to his Hall of Fame legacy with a big win tonight.
Usman has done things in fighting that not even he could have expected. The way that he has improved in every area of mixed martial arts is really special. And tonight, it was the hand speed and the power that leads him to victory. He gets a beautiful knockout. Great job, Kamaru.
And he said he would like to get one more in later this year. A result like this is certainly going to help that cause. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.